really talked about the importance of how family impacted your time at Scouts when you were a youth. How do you think about this family culture that we have in the Boy Scouts Americas? I know that's one of my favorite parts. My grandfather, my brother, my father,
Yeah.
even my mom will join me on campouts. How do you think that really develops the culture of the scouting movement?
I think it's fantastic. It's a way for, honestly, what scouting, we get young people outside on the trail at summer camps, 50 milers, things like that. And that's the fun part of it. That's sort of the reward. But at the same time, we're learning the scout oath and scout law, and you're learning about resilience and things like that. You're learning things that are very, very useful life skills. But it's a great way for families to sort of pass on what's important, family values. You can actually, rather than grandpa sitting around telling the, 5-year-old grandkid what to focus on, you say, hey, why don't you sign up for Cub Scouts? So I think it's great. I think it, I mean, I also see the other side of that, which is that we are really fantastic sort of telling our story inside the scouting family. And we're not as good as we need to be at telling our story outside the scouting family and bringing in a family that didn't have a scouting tradition saying, hey, would you be a den leader, a cub master, a scout master, assistant scout master? And that's something I think as we talk to people, we really, we got to be careful that we use language that's really inviting because honestly, this program is so fantastic, and our country would be so much better off if a bunch more people were scouts, right?
Yeah.
And so we don't want it to be a secret that's just inside the family. This is like the greatest thing we've got, and I think we sort of need to be shouting it from the rooftops. But anyway, I hope that answers your question.
This has been a clip of the Born to Be a Scout podcast. To catch the rest of this episode and any other episode or post, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at Born to Be a Scout podcast, or look out for full episodes on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. If you are a scout who would like to take your leadership in scouting, or even your future business career to the next level, be sure to check out NYLT Leadership Academy this summer and Leadership Heights at the 2026 National Scout Jamboree. In the meantime, be sure to lead your own adventure.